So I thought, okay, I need a game where, yeah, there's going to be chance, but we also need skill. We need something because then people's response will be different.
Right.
Okay. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
whole long story was I had to design a game. So what I did was I can't program a game or ask someone else to program a game.
Yeah.
I'm, I understand what happens. Can I properly code something? No. But can I get something started? Yes. So I created a paper prototype. My decision was, here we go. I was going to do New York
Okay.
because I thought, okay, that will be a city that will have equal opportunity. The kids from Taiwan and Hong Kong have never been there,
Yeah.
so no one has an inherent advantage. Because if I did Hong Kong, inherent advantage. If I did Taipei, even if I did Beijing, you don't know how that's going to play out.
Right.
But I created a paper prototype, and then I thought, okay, but if I do the paper prototype, I got to figure out if it plays.
Yeah.
So I made a paper prototype. It went through a bunch of iterations. And actually, when I really started working on it was 2003.
Oh.
Do you know what happened in 2003? COVID number one, SARS one.
Yeah.
Because this recent one and the one that's still lingering is COVID SARS 2.
Yeah.
It was really interesting when I saw that, but I won't get into that part. But we weren't working in Hong Kong particularly,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
because it was serious, et cetera, especially since that was the place where it first spread from. It didn't start with us. It started in Guangzhou. Don't let anybody tell you differently. But I couldn't leave. So my wife and daughter left, but I couldn't leave. But I couldn't go to work.
So you had
And I
time.
thought, I've got time. I've got this idea. I was learning Illustrator at the time. And I thought, let me start developing this thing. And it went through a bunch of, it used to require me to carry it. You know, those blanket bags?
Yes.
Speaking of China, where you get the giant, like you go to Dragon Mart and you get yourself one of those
Yeah.
things that'll burn up like that you shouldn't even wrap around you. But it's this huge bag. That's what was required for me to carry this around. And we had friends, poor South African friends in Hong Kong. And every time I came over, I would
They're going,
start.
oh, not him again.
Exactly. Yeah, and these guys were actually jockeys, so they were very competitive individuals, so I could tap into that. And they started playing it. And they were like, this is kind of nice. And it's more complex than the Abu Dhabi one, apparently. And they liked playing it. And then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, let me take some home with me because my family has this history. And as long as I keep it kind of secret, I could potentially, get it patented, get it protected and things like that.
Yeah.
And they started playing it and they loved it. And I worked with my dad actually on the rules. The computer programmer is much better about rules and stuff like that than I am. I'm much more wing it kind of guy. And it took on a life of its own. And then we started working toward getting it patented. There's a lot of crazy things that happened when we finally printed it. There were some things that really made it impossible for me to sell. But I went to the 3 biggest toy shows in the world in the same year. And that year was 2007, 2008.